What is good, everybody? Hope y'all are doing really well. Welcome to the Memory Shop channel. I'm going to be talking about PSA today. Of course, the holy grail, the golden standard of grading cards. Now, at this point in time, I've been collecting for a couple of months. Mind you, I used to collect when I was very young. Got out of it for a little while, bought some Ascended Heroes, and fell back in love with collecting as a whole, right? Now, the things that I have kind of come across in the community is everybody wants to send their cards off, right? Everybody is so focused on grading cards. And mind you, we're not sending these cards to PSA. Mind you, I haven't sent any yet because I have a couple valuable cards that I pull, things that I like, things that I'm going to keep, that I enjoy, right? But everybody is sending their cards in hopes of getting a PSA 10, right? Now, when it comes to PSA, again, they are the golden standard. Everybody values those three letters above everybody else till this point. My biggest issue with PSA is they are in a position that everybody values them so much, but they are able to kind of not necessarily take advantage of individuals, but they literally give you an appraisal. They can purchase those cards from you. And with that being said, all it takes for them to do, no business goes into something, buying something, to pretty much lose money. So if you go and you get, theoretically, let's say a Pikachu, and it gets a grade of an 8, right? Let's just say theoretically the value is $300. They say, you know what, we'll give you $250, or even if they pay you $300. Common sense would let you know that no business is going to lose money on that card. It's as simple as them regrading the card and reselling it on their eBay website. That's why I have such an issue with grading as a whole. I think it's a bit of a scam. And I just think we kind of put a little bit too much emphasis on grading, right? To me, you could look at a car, look at a card and see its condition, and kind of have a good knowledge of what that value of that card is going to be. Yes, of course, you can argue a 9, a 10, so on and so forth. But now there are so many tools that can help you. But I think PSA, since they're in such a high position, they are oftentimes probably giving skewed information. That whole Logan Paul situation with the Pikachu Illustrator, it supposedly was a 9 at first. And then they, sent it off a couple times. And then it somehow got a 10. To me, that's a bit odd. And then they sold it for like $15-16 million. I think it's absolutely crazy. PSA, could they be bought? Is there conflict of interest? I personally believe so. But if you enjoyed this video, I do artwork. I will be ranting on the Pokemon or just the TCG community, things that I've seen as a return collector. But make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you guys think about PSA or grading as a whole. Where do you think this leaves us as a community? I personally enjoy collecting. I enjoy ripping packs, but I think it's just kind of its own weird little niche that has kind of stained the community a little bit. But have a great rest of your day.